Welcome to the cities in Utah where you can get the California vibe without paying that California price. Here in the South Jordan areas, we're going to be visiting the Daybreak areas. So stay tuned because I'm also going to be visiting West Jordan. Welcome to the district. The district has 84 restaurants in this area. We are in South Jordan and it is actually housing 88,000 residents, over 13,000 acres, and over 3,200 businesses in this area. As you can see right here, we've got a temple. We've got condos, town rides. You've got Canes. You guys know Canes, right? Canes is finally coming into Utah here. This is the district. You got Petco, Office Max, everything you need in this area. We're going to go visit what the houses look like and why you're getting that California vibe right here in Utah. All right, so we're in the district area. So and you'll see in West Jordan they have their own area as well. But this has got like your movie theaters, 84 restaurants, like I just said, you guys. You've got the drive-ins, you've got the dine-ins, you've got even smaller restaurants that are actually fun to sit down with. All the grocery shopping that you would need, all of the clothing shopping, the pet shopping. Actually, South Jordan really loves their animals and it actually attracts that California vibe. I've never lived in California, but my assumption from California is that people love their animals and they take care of their animals. And South Jordan is the same way. So you can see it's all really embedded in here into here's a section, across the street there's a section. We're going to drive past the temple. We're going to go look at some houses. We're going to help you see that vibe that you can get from California, in Utah. That's like California. But I mean, you let me know in the comments, am I off on this, or is the vibe kind of like California? Welcome to the Ochre Mountain Temple. This is in the heart of South Jordan here, you guys. This temple is about 10 years old. It sits on a beautiful hill. This is something that tells you more about the community here. And on my other videos, if you followed me, you guys know the predominant religion here is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Beautiful religion in the sense of it's creating less crime, family-oriented cities, and the opportunity to connect more and bond with people who have the same Christian values as you. Looking at the mountains here, you guys, is my favorite view here in South Jordan. You are going closer up against the mountains, so you are able to get more views in South Jordan than you would in West Jordan, as you can see. We're going to go over there next. But we're going to visit Daybreak as well. Also in the house of Canning Copper Mine. I don't know how to say it, but you can see it from space. That's how big it is, but it's actually a mining where it's actually mining all the copper over here, and it's really known as a national what? Never mind. So I guess I said it right because you guys know me. I'll mess things up. I'm not perfect on everything, but I love these views. These views are perfect. This is where the perfect view is for me. Let's go visit Daybreak so you guys can see that California vibe. Welcome to the Daybreak community, you guys. There are two sections of the Daybreak where you have the lower and the upper. We are in the lower sections that only has a few more homes actually available to build, which means now you'd be buying the existing homes that have been existing for about 15 to 20 years. This is the vibe that you're going to get in this area with the larger trees. You've got the cottage-sized home. Look at this beautiful home right here. This home right here would be going for around $750,000. The thing about Daybreak is about the community. Again, we love our animals here. We also love our parks. We love our trails. We love our ponds. We love our recreation. Those are all the things that I'm about to showcase to you. But I want to know from you guys in the comments, am I getting a little bit of a California vibe now? Right. So as you drive around Daybreak, you're getting a lot of different vibes as far as townhouses, single family homes, or condos. You can see these are more of the townhouses. Then we looked at the single family homes. The prices really are ranging anywhere, which makes it a very desirable place because you can buy a home around $450,000 all the way up to $1.8 million. You're all within a similar HOA system in here. And if you're in the HOA system, you have access to extra amenities such as like going to get a canoe, going to get other activities. You have access to a gym, playgrounds. The whole concept of this was to be able to be within 5 minutes of anything, a walking trail, a little lake that you can get. They even have little cafes around here. It is just a vibe and a community within itself. And in the beginning, a lot of people in Utah were actually fighting against this concept because the closer living knit to your neighbor was not something that Utah likes. We usually like more land. We usually like more square footage. But now it's becoming very more desirable with the newer generation who can own their first time home buyers because it's in their price point. Two, it's still giving them that community and vibe by being outside around the lake and around trails, and it's giving them the community of actually wanting to own a property. So we're just coming up on the lake, and I'm going to show you how majestic and beautiful this is. Welcome to Ochre Lake, you guys, where the HOA is a huge plus of this community. This is not the only lake in this area. I'm going to take you from the viewpoints of the drone and talk about the community because this thing needs to be seen from the skies. now on the upper part of the new Daybreak area where all the new construction is happening. We are in the open houses. We're going to walk through this house, you guys. This is where all the builders are here. We have Homes, which is what we're going to walk through. We have Ivory Homes, we have Sago, we have David Weekly Homes, and a handful of other ones that are building in this area. So let's go check it out. All right, let's go check out this house and walk around. See if this is something of a style you're looking for, because all these homes are going to have pretty similar styles. It's just a matter of what vibe you're with. So come down here, look at this beautiful cabinetry right here. When it comes to price point on this, you guys, it is all variable. So I'm not going to be talking about price points over here, but you are going to be above the $500,000 range, depending on how many bedrooms, bathrooms, and the square footage of the home. Look at this beautiful, all about light, all about the airiness, all about that vibe from California, bringing it here into Utah. This island is absolutely beautiful. Okay, this is a really beautiful, okay, so this is the main fridge. It's not a butler's fridge, but you have a beautiful butler fridge. Look at the, what do I call it, wallpaper. Beautiful wallpaper. You see the extra touches. This is a model home, so they're going to put all of the extra touches inside of the model home so that you can actually be sold into this and actually feeling the vibe that they have in here. Let's go check out the office space. Is that where he's at? The metal railing, guys, is still a trend happening here in Utah. I would love to know in the comments if you guys still like the metal rail. We also have a different design and carpet happening here, which is more durable. That's what I love about it. Let's check out the master, because the two things that are going to sell a house is going to be the kitchen and the master. First, you've got the closet right here. Then you've got this beautiful shower. Some people love their showers, some people love their tubs, but this one is definitely for the shower lovers in here. You've got your double vanities in here. I want to see the windows in the master room. That's going to be my favorite part. All right, how do we feel about this space right here? You've got window. Tons of windows in here. You can still see the beautiful mountains with the view over here. You've got the lake right here. We just came from the lower level. This is the upper level, which is on the other side of the Mountain View Corridor Road. Let's go check out the two bedrooms. And then remember, these houses are about a lifestyle of living outside as well. Oh, we've got a bedroom right here. So we've got bedroom number 1 over here. Great size, great space. You do get a beautiful closet right here with the nice doors. Again, as you can see, it's all about the windows. Then down here, we're going to be seeing another bedroom. You can see your neighbor's house. This is about a community. This is not about the land. This is why it was hard for Utah to actually, here's a bathroom, to actually accept the Daybreak community, because people like their land. But now we're realizing land is getting more and more expensive. And then here's your last bedroom. I want to go downstairs and show you guys the back porch. We started on the front porch. Let's go to the back porch. Come check out the back patio that's right offset from the kitchen, you guys. This is where a lot of people are going to want to spend their time. I know a lot of people in California spend a lot of their time on their outdoor recreational area. You've got a beautiful gas fireplace out here. You even have a dinette table over here. You've got the beautiful cobblestone here, plus just a little bit of grass, okay? You are going to take care of your own grass here. The HOA does not, but everything does come with a little fence, especially if you're on a corner lot, you guys. So what do you think? Are we getting a good vibe over here? And we're also going to go over to West Jordan, and so you can get a little bit of a difference. There is a high school just down the street from here. We didn't go over the high schools or any of the schools in South Jordan, but when we hit West Jordan, I'm going to tell you a lot more about them. So you can see there's a beautiful park right here with a ton of little open model homes you can walk through. So if you guys are interested in coming by, walking through them, make sure you click that link down there below. Until then, you guys, let's head over to West Jordan. Now we're in West Jordan. We're at the Veterans Memorial area. And guys, there's so many numbers to read. I always mess up my numbers in almost every single one of my videos. So I'm actually going to read off the paper, letting you know the population, the land mass, how many schools they have, how many jobs they have in here, how many businesses they have here in West Jordan. West Jordan is really known to being on the west side of the Redwood Road. In fact, I have a lot of clients saying that they want to live in this area because you can get more land and more house for the bang for your buck. This city houses 113,000 residents. You have over 1,900 businesses, but it houses over 27,000 jobs with 20,000 acres. So this is actually larger by population and land mass than South Jordan is. And West Jordan has a plan to build more communities, like 15-minute cities, more communities with all the uprises, the townhouses, and the condos. And it's going to span over 3,200 acres on that one. When it comes to the cost of living, your price point is a lot cheaper, though, than living in South Jordan. Where South Jordan is $570,000 for an average home price, in West Jordan, it's around $500,000. So the cost of living is a little bit less. More people desire to live in South Jordan, and Daybreak has made a huge difference for that reason. When it comes to schools, I have the schools based on the Jordan School District, and South Jordan and West Jordan are both in that one. So I have 42 elementaries. That's between all of South Jordan. So we're looking at other cities just besides these two cities here. You've got 13 elementary schools, 10 high-tech schools, and 3 special schools. So at this park is a beautiful landmass. You're going to get great parks no matter where you're at, whether you're in South Jordan or West Jordan. But it's really going to be up to you on where you want as far as price point and as far as actual travel time for businesses, because a lot of people are still traveling to Salt Lake if they're living in West Jordan. So we are in West Jordan, and this is the Jordan Landing area. This is the hub of all of your commercial commercial stores. So you've got even Dick's, you've got Wendy's, you've got, what do you got? You got everything. Costco, Sam's Club. I don't know where I'm going now. I'm going to turn in here, but this is the hub of everything. They even have movie theaters. This thing has grown throughout the years. I remember when it was first established probably about 10, 15 years ago, and it has just exploded. You even have small businesses in here. You've got a lot of the little nail salons. You've got the masseuses. You've got everything you need in this hub right here. Versus over in South Jordan, they have their own other convenient place that's very similar to this one. So whether you're in South Jordan or in West Jordan, you're going to have your own hub of all the conveniences and commercialized whatever you need. Literally everything you need right here. Here is an older neighborhood in West Jordan. So the great thing about West Jordan, and it's kind of a pattern, if you haven't watched my other videos, you'll find out that Utah is still a very growing state. We have the old mixed with the new. So you can find newer homes in West Jordan. There are still a lot of builders in West Jordan. A lot of them are building the condos and the townhouses, though, just because of affordability and price point right now. But this is kind of what you're getting. The West Jordan is more of a flat land, which I absolutely love the flat land for wanting to do recreational things outside, walking outside. It doesn't have any hills like the other cities that we've been looking at, you know, something like Eagle Mountain or like Mapleton, where they have the hills. You are still able to get viewpoints of the mountain, though, if that's what you want, but it's going to be more scarce, which also is the reason why the price points are a little bit lower, because you aren't getting those majestic mountain views in this city and in this area. We're about looking at we're driving in Oker Mountain Elementary School. You can tell I'm a Utahn by how I talk a little bit here. So most schools in Utah have trailers. So because of the mass population of children, we are very supportive of our families, very supportive of our kids. You don't have the highest ranking in numbers for schools in reading and math and language arts in these areas, but they're not bad schools. You still have the low crime rates. You still have the closeness of the family knit community here. This is the older one, but this is an elementary school, probably one about 5 different ones, or 6 or 7, 8, I don't know, probably 6 different elementary schools here in West Jordan. If I were to compare between South Jordan and West Jordan, between the actual schools, I would still think South Jordan's got a little bit more upability just because of the price point and their actual influx of fundings over there, but they're both under the same district, so they're pretty comparable. Well, that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing Daybreak, West Jordan, and South Jordan, but before we go, we are in the district here in West Jordan at Waffle Love, which is established in Utah. In fact, I went to culinary arts at UVU, probably didn't know that, and the CEO of this guy went to culinary arts at the Utah Valley University. We're going to go meet up with a friend, Sadie, who actually lives in South Jordan. Waffle Love is all about waffles and everything else, right? Hey, Sadie.
Hey, Jenny. Took you long.
Oh, wow, you got everything set up for me.
Yep, just getting cold.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we were just showcasing everything around the city for everybody, but you live here in South Jordan. We're in West Jordan right now, but how do you like South Jordan?
I really like it. I think it's a great place to buy your first home. I think it offers a lot of outside options. It's great if you have a dog like me.
Yeah, a lot of dog lovers for sure.
So many, yes. Yeah. Could not recommend it enough.
Well, let's dig in.
Absolutely.
What did you get?
I got the chicken and waffles.
Nice.
Yes.
What did you get me? The red, I think it's called the red. The Red Wonder. It's like their #1 seller. Yeah. Look how beautiful that looks. I'm not going to eat in front of you guys, but thanks for watching. If you do want to have more information about where to move and when the best location is, Sadie just made the jump and she just made a move to South Jordan and she's loving it. There's a link down there below to get in touch with me. So let's actually get in touch and talk about your situation. Until then, you guys, I'll see you in my next video.